Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or even just someone fascinated by rare treasures, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic coins in American history, the Lincoln 1-cent penny. But these aren't just any ordinary pennies. We're talking about the top 15 most valuable ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies, worth millions of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, knowing about these rare pennies could be the key to finding a fortune hidden right under your nose. So, let's jump in and uncover the stories of these ultra-rare, jaw-droppingly valuable coins. What if I told you that a simple penny from 1973 could be worth a fortune today? That's right, one of the most common coins in American history could potentially make you thousands of dollars if it has the right characteristics. Welcome to today's episode, where we'll uncover the fascinating history, value, and secrets behind the 1973 Lincoln 1-cent coin. Don't go anywhere, because this might just change the way you look at pennies forever. The history of the 1973 Lincoln penny. Let's rewind to the year 1973. The United States was recovering from the Vietnam War, and the economy was dealing with rising inflation and uncertainty. During this time, the Lincoln 1-cent coin continued to be an essential part of everyday transactions, and millions of Americans used it daily to buy everything from groceries to stamps. But why does the 1973 penny hold such historical significance? Design continuity. The 1973 Lincoln penny was part of a series first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the iconic profile of Lincoln on the obverse has become a symbol of American currency. The reverse featured the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Mintage numbers. In 1973, the U.S. Mint produced an astonishing 7.8 billion pennies, with mint marks from Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The 1973 S pennies were minted in proof sets, making them particularly attractive to collectors. Despite the high production numbers, not all 1973 pennies are created equal, and that's where things get exciting. Part 2. What makes the 1973 penny valuable? So, why does a coin that's seemingly so common hold such extraordinary value today? It boils down to rarity, errors, and condition. Let's break it down. 1. Mint errors. Errors are one of the main reasons coins become valuable, and the 1973 Lincoln penny is no exception. Here are a few notable errors to watch for. Double die obverse. DDO. This error occurs when the design on the front of the coin is struck twice, slightly misaligned. You'll notice doubling on key features like the word Liberty or the date 1973. These coins can fetch $500 to $2,000 depending on condition. Off-center strikes, pennies struck off-center, leaving part of the design missing, are another sought-after error. An off-center 1973 penny can be worth $100 to $800. Die cracks and cuts. These imperfections occur during the minting process and can result in raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface. Such errors are highly collectible and can increase a coin's value significantly. Point 2. Condition and grading. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by organizations like PCGS and NGC. A coin in poor condition may only be worth face value, but a 1973 penny graded MS-65 or higher, mint state, can command hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Uncirculated condition. A 1973 penny in pristine, uncirculated condition is rare and highly desirable. Such coins often retain their original luster, giving them a brilliant shine that collectors love. Proof coins. The 1973 S-proof pennies, made with special minting techniques, have mirror-like surfaces and sharp details. These are typically sold in sets but can be worth $30 to $300, depending on the grade. Part 3. Current market value of the 1973 Lincoln penny. Here's the part you've been waiting for. How much is a 1973 penny worth today? Circulated coins. A standard 1973 penny found in your pocket change is usually only worth 1 cent. However, if it's in excellent condition, it might sell for 5 to 10 cents to a collector. Mint state coins, MS65 and above. A 1973 penny with no mint mark in MS65 can sell for $20 to $50. A 1973 D penny in similar condition is worth $10 to $40. Error coins. Double die errors or off-center strikes can fetch anywhere from $100 to $2,000, depending on the rarity and severity of the error. Rare finds. In 2023, a 1973 penny with a perfectly struck double die obverse sold at auction for $5,000, proving that these coins can be worth a fortune in the right condition. Proof coins. A 1973 S-proof penny graded PR70, perfect proof, is worth up to $250. How to identify a valuable 1973 penny. If you want to know whether you've struck gold or copper, in this case, follow these steps. Examine the coin closely. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the details. Look for doubling of letters, numbers, or any unusual markings that might indicate an error. Check the mint mark. Coins from Denver and San Francisco often have slight variations or errors that can boost their value. Condition matters. Coins with minimal wear, strong details, and no scratches are more valuable. If your coin still has its original shine, it could be worth sending to a grading service. Get your coin graded. Professional grading is essential for high-value coins. Companies like PCGS or NGC will certify your coin's condition, significantly increasing its value. The 1973 penny is 99.5% copper and only 0.5% zinc, making it part of the last era of predominantly copper pennies before the 1982 composition change. If you melted down a 1973 penny for its copper content today, the metal would be worth more than 1 cent, but don't do it. Melting US coins is illegal. How to find a 1973 penny worth thousands? So, how can you get your hands on one of these valuable coins? Search your change. Start with jars, piggy banks, or even coin rolls from the bank. You'd be surprised how often rare coins slip through unnoticed. Attend coin shows. These events are great places to learn, trade, and maybe even discover a hidden gem. Online auctions. Sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions regularly feature rare coins, including 1973 pennies. Movie camera. And there you have it. The 1973 Lincoln penny may seem like an ordinary coin, but it holds extraordinary potential for collectors and enthusiasts. So, next time you're sorting through your spare change, keep an eye out. You might just uncover a hidden treasure worth thousands of dollars. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, value, and market trends of the 1974 Lincoln 1-cent coin from the United States. Whether you're a passionate coin collector, a history enthusiast, or someone who's just stumbled upon an old penny and is curious if it's worth anything, this video is for you. So, grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's explore everything there is to know about the 1974 Lincoln penny. The history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features Lincoln's profile on the obverse and initially showcased 2 wheat stalks on the reverse. In 1959, the reverse design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, marking the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The 1974 Lincoln cent is part of this rich legacy. Minted in an era of significant social and economic change in the United States, the coin holds not only monetary value but also historical significance. It's one of the most commonly collected coins from the Lincoln cent series, and yet, certain versions of it can be incredibly valuable. But what makes the 1974 Lincoln cent stand out from other years? Let's break it down. Minting and variations. In 1974, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln cents at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Here's a quick overview. Philadelphia Mint, coins from this mint bear no mint mark. These are often referred to as no mint mark coins. Denver Mint, coins from Denver have a small D mint mark below the date on the obverse side. San Francisco Mint, These coins carry an S mint mark and are often proof coins struck with a higher level of detail for collectors. In total, billions of Lincoln cents were minted in 1974. However, within this massive production, there are rare variations and errors that can make some of these coins worth a fortune. The iconic 1974 aluminum cent. One of the most intriguing stories about the 1974 Lincoln cent involves the experimental aluminum cent. During the early 1970s, the price of copper began to rise, and the U.S. Mint explored alternative metals for coin production. In 1974, they produced over 1.5 million aluminum cent prototypes to test the feasibility of switching from copper to aluminum. However, the plan was ultimately scrapped, and most of the aluminum cents were melted down. A few of these coins escaped the melting pot, making them one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in U.S. history. If you happen to come across a 1974 aluminum cent, you're sitting on a piece of numismatic history worth hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of dollars. Error coins and their value aside from the aluminum cent, there are other variations and errors in the 1974 Lincoln cent that can significantly increase its value. Let's look at a few examples. Double die errors. Some 1974 pennies exhibit doubling on the obverse or reverse. This means the design appears to be struck twice, creating a noticeable overlap in details like the lettering or Lincoln's profile. Depending on the severity of the doubling, these coins can fetch anywhere from $50 to several $1,000s. Off-center strikes. Coins that were not properly aligned during the minting process may have off-center designs. The more off-center the strike, the higher the value, especially if the date and mint mark are still visible. Off-center 1974 pennies can range from $20 to $500. Clipped planchets. A clipped planchet occurs when the blank metal disc used to create the coin is improperly cut. This results in a coin with a missing edge, and these can sell for $10 to $100, depending on the size and shape of the clip. Die cracks and cuds. Over time, the dies used to strike coins can develop cracks, leaving raised lines or blobs of metal on the finished coin. While less dramatic than other errors, these imperfections can still add value, with prices ranging from $5 to $50. Factors that affect value. The value of a 1974 Lincoln cent depends on several factors. Condition. Coins in uncirculated or mint state condition are worth significantly more than those that have been heavily circulated. Look for coins with sharp details, minimal wear, and no scratches or discoloration. Mint mark. Coins from the San Francisco Mint, especially proof coins, tend to be more valuable to collectors. Rarity. Error coins and rare variations like the aluminum cent are highly sought after and can command premium prices. Current market value as of today. A standard 1974 Lincoln cent in circulated condition is worth about 1 to 2 cents for its copper content. However, uncirculated examples can sell for 30 cents to $1. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint are typically valued between $1 and $5, depending on their condition. For error coins, the market value can skyrocket. Here's a quick breakdown. Double die errors, $50 to $2,000 off-center strikes, $20 to $500 clipped planchets, $10 to $100 die cracks and cuds, $5 to $500 and $1,974 aluminum cent, $200,000 to over $2 million. These values are influenced by auction results, collector demand, and the coin's overall rarity. How to determine if your 1974 penny is valuable. If you've got a 1974 Lincoln cent and you're wondering if it's worth more than face value, here are a few steps to follow. Inspect the coin. Use a magnifying glass to look for errors like doubling, off-center strikes, or die cracks. Check the mint mark. Determine if your coin has a mint mark, D or S, or if it's from the Philadelphia Mint. Assess the condition. Compare your coin to a grading scale to estimate its condition. Coins in mint state will have the highest value. Consult an expert. If you suspect your coin is valuable, have it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Tips for collectors. If you're a coin collector or thinking about starting a collection, here are some tips. Invest in quality. Focus on coins in the best condition you can afford. High-grade coins retain their value better over time. Learn the market. Stay informed about current trends and auction results to understand what's in demand. Preserve your coins. Store your coins in protective holders to prevent damage from handling, moisture, or air exposure. The 1974 Lincoln 1-cent coin may seem like just another penny, but its history, variations, and potential errors make it a fascinating piece of American numismatics. While most 1974 pennies are only worth their face value, rare errors and high-grade examples can be worth hundreds or even millions of dollars. So, check your change jars and coin collections. You never know what treasure you might find. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1974 Lincoln cent, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content about valuable coins and their history. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! In the world of numismatics, certain coins carry surprising values, often hidden in plain sight. Today, we're diving into one such coin, the 1975 Lincoln 1 cent. A coin that, at first glance, might seem like any other penny, but it's one that has garnered attention from collectors and investors alike. What's its true value, and why is it so special? Stick around as we explore the 1975 Lincoln penny, its fascinating history, and its current market value. The history of the 1975 Lincoln 1 cent coin. Before we talk about the value of the 1975 penny, let's take a quick look at its history. The Lincoln cent was first minted in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin has undergone several design changes over the years, but by 1975, the basic design had already been in use for over 6 decades. The 1975 version of the Lincoln cent was struck with the traditional obverse design by Victor David Brenner, featuring President Abraham Lincoln's portrait. The reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, displayed 2 stalks of wheat. This wheat-back design was replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial design, but in 1975, this version still featured the memorial on the reverse. However, the 1975 penny is interesting not just because of its design but due to certain minting anomalies and variations that have attracted attention from collectors. Let's dive deeper into why this coin stands out. What makes the 1975 Lincoln cent special? While the 1975 Lincoln cent wasn't a particularly rare coin when it was first minted, a few factors have elevated its importance in the world of numismatics. The key reason for its rising value is the double die variety. This error occurs when a coin is struck more than once with the die misaligned during the second strike, creating a noticeable doubling of the image on the coin. Though rare, these double die 1975 pennies are highly sought after by collectors. This error typically manifests as a doubling of the inscriptions on the obverse, including the word Liberty and the year 1975. It's a subtle yet striking difference that makes these coins much more valuable than their counterparts without the error. If you happen to have a 1975 penny, look closely to see if you spot the double die error. If you find one, you might just be holding onto a rare and valuable piece of history. Another important aspect of the 1975 Lincoln penny is its mint mark, or the lack thereof. For most coins minted in the United States, the mint mark indicates where the coin was struck. However, in 1975, the mint marks on Lincoln pennies became less significant. The reason? The Philadelphia Mint ceased adding mint marks to pennies during this time. While coins minted in Philadelphia from this period did not have mint marks, those struck in other locations, like Denver or San Francisco, typically feature a D or S mint mark. This lack of a mint mark on the 1975 penny may be another reason it has gained notoriety among collectors looking for coins that deviate from the norm. The 1975 Lincoln penny's market value. Now let's get to the most exciting part, the value. While a standard 1975 penny is worth just 1 cent in circulation, the value of a rare 1975 penny, especially one with a double die error, can be worth significantly more. In the market today, the 1975 double die penny can fetch prices ranging from $100 to over $2,000, depending on the condition and the specific errors. Coins with more pronounced errors, particularly those with doubling on both the obverse and reverse, can be worth even more. The value of a 1975 Lincoln penny is also influenced by its condition. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition can fetch a premium price. These coins are in high demand among collectors looking to complete their sets, especially in perfect or near-perfect condition. Certified graded coins, especially those graded by reputable organizations like PCGS or NGC, are valued even higher. A coin with a grade of MS65 or higher can command thousands of dollars in today's market. While the 1975 penny stands out for its errors and the lack of a mint mark, it's important to note that it's part of a larger trend of rare Lincoln pennies. Collectors also seek out other years, particularly those with certain rare die varieties, such as the 1943 steel cent or the 1955 double die. But the 1975 penny significance comes from the interesting errors that make it stand apart, not just from other years but from its own batch of coins produced that year. How to find a valuable 1975 Lincoln cent. So how can you find a 1975 penny that's worth more than just a penny? First, check the condition of the coin. Look for signs of wear, which can lower its value. Then, examine the obverse and reverse closely for the double die error. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to check for signs of doubling in the letters and numbers. If you find a double die penny, it's worth checking with a professional grader to see how much it's worth. The 1975 Lincoln 1 cent may seem like just another penny at first glance, but it's a coin that holds a hidden treasure for those who know what to look for. From its historical significance to the rare double die error, this penny is a great example of how something seemingly ordinary can become a collector's dream. If you have one of these coins in your collection, it might just be worth more than you think. So, take a look through your spare change. You might just find a valuable piece of American history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more numismatic content. Until next time, happy hunting, and keep collecting. Hey, coin collectors and enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have an incredibly exciting video about a coin that you might have in your own collection, if you're lucky. It's the 1980 Lincoln cent. You might be thinking, a 1980 cent? That's not rare. But hold on to your seats, because this one might just surprise you. In this video, we're diving deep into the history, value, and the jaw-dropping market worth of this elusive coin. Stick around to learn how it could be worth thousands of dollars. You won't want to miss it. Let's get started. The 1980 Lincoln cent, minted in Denver, is a common coin that most of us have come across in our everyday change. It's part of the Lincoln series, which has been in circulation since 1909. But what sets the 1980 apart? While most 1980 pennies aren't worth much more than 1 cent, a select few have characteristics that make them rare, valuable, and highly sought after by collectors. So, let's first take a look at the basic features of this coin. On the obverse, you have President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln is facing to the right, and around the edge of the coin is the inscription "In God We Trust, Liberty," and 1980. You'll also notice the mint mark D right under the date, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. On the reverse, we see the familiar wheat stalks, as this coin was struck before the change to the memorial reverse in 1959. This design, created by Frank Gasparo, shows E pluribus unum and 1 cent along with the iconic wheat ears. But let's talk about what makes this coin unique. Now, here's where things get interesting. While most 1980 pennies don't hold much value, there's a specific variety of the coin that is incredibly rare, one with a distinct error known as the double die variety. The 1980 double die obverse coin features a noticeable doubling of the date and inscriptions on the obverse side, especially in the numbers 1980. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned during the minting process, causing the design to be stamped twice, making the images appear blurry or doubled. If you're lucky enough to find a 1980 double die cent in your collection, you could be looking at something worth a lot of money. But not all 1980 cents are double die errors. So how can you tell if yours is valuable? How to identify the valuable 1980 double die cent? Here's how you can identify the valuable 1980 double die cent. Start by carefully examining the date. Look at the numbers 1980. On a regular 1980 cent, the date will be crisp and clear. But on a double die variety, you'll see noticeable doubling, especially in the top and bottom portions of the numbers. The doubling can be subtle, so use a magnifying glass if you have one. Besides the date, check the words Liberty and In God We Trust. If you see any signs of doubling in these areas, you've found a rare double die cent. Be sure to check both sides, as sometimes the reverse side can have slight doubling as well, but it's more common to see it on the obverse. So, how much could a 1980 Lincoln cent with a double die error be worth? Well, let's break it down. If you have a 1980 double die cent in excellent condition, you could see it valued anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000. That's right, this penny, which you might think is just a regular cent, could be worth thousands of dollars. The value depends on the coin's condition, rarity, and the extent of the doubling. For those in less than perfect condition, prices can still be impressive. Even a heavily worn 1980 double die cent can fetch a few $100s. The highest auction prices have gone for coins in near mint condition, where the doubling is very clear and well defined. But what if you have a regular 1980 cent, not an error? Well, a typical 1980 penny is still worth only its face value, which is 1 cent. However, the rare error variety is where the real value lies. The 1980 Lincoln cent has had an interesting history. At the time of its release, it was just another coin circulating in everyday change. But as more collectors began to look for error coins, the 1980 double die variety started gaining attention in the numismatic community. By the 1990s, the coin's value began to rise as collectors realized how rare and unique these double die varieties were. Over the years, the value of the 1980 double die cent has fluctuated. In the 2000s, demand for error coins surged, and the value of this particular penny hit a high point, with one of the highest recorded sales being around $15,000. But even as the market fluctuates, this coin has maintained a strong presence in collectors' circles due to its rarity and the uniqueness of the error. Currently, the market value of the 1980 double die cent is holding steady, with coins in excellent condition fetching several $1,000s, and collectors actively seeking out this rare find. Now that you know the value, what if you have one of these rare 1980 double die pennies in your collection? How do you sell it? The best way to sell a valuable coin like this is to have it professionally graded by an organization like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A professional grade will authenticate your coin and give it a grade that can help determine its market value. Once you've had it graded, you can either sell it through an auction house, a reputable coin dealer, or even online marketplaces like eBay. Make sure you're aware of market trends so you can get the best price for your rare find. So, there you have it. The 1980 Lincoln cent is more than just a common penny. It's a coin that could potentially be worth thousands of dollars if you find the right error variety. The 1980 double die obverse cent is a rare and valuable coin that collectors are always on the lookout for. Before you go, make sure to hit that like button if you learned something new today. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome coin content. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin, and if you think you might have a 1980 double die penny, now's the time to get it checked out. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting out there. Who knows what treasures you might find in your pocket change. See you in the next video. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into an incredible and valuable coin that you might not even realize could be worth a lot of money, the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent coin. That's right, folks. This seemingly ordinary penny could be worth far more than its face value. So, if you're a coin collector or just curious about what could be hiding in your pocket change, stick around. You'll be amazed at what we're about to uncover. First things first, let's talk about the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent coin's background. Most of us are familiar with the Lincoln penny. It's been in circulation for over a century, and since its debut in 1909, it's become an iconic part of American currency. But did you know that some years and specific varieties of these pennies can be worth thousands of dollars? In 1981, the U.S. Mint produced billions of Lincoln pennies, but some of them are unique. For most of us, this year might seem pretty standard. But the truth is, this coin can fetch a serious premium in certain conditions. What makes the 1981 penny valuable? So, what makes the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent coin so valuable? Let's break it down. To understand why the 1981 penny might be worth a lot, we need to explore a few factors. First, there's the condition of the coin. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins are graded on a scale from good to mint state, with mint state being the most valuable. Pennies in perfect or nearly perfect condition, especially those graded MS67 or higher, can be worth a premium. But here's the kicker, it's not just about condition. The 1981 penny also has some unique varieties that can push its value sky high. Rare varieties of the 1981 Lincoln penny. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, the rare varieties of the 1981 Lincoln penny. In 1981, there were two different mint marks used for the Lincoln penny, the D Mint mark, which stands for the Denver Mint, and the P Mint mark, which is from the Philadelphia Mint. Both are common, but there's a rare variety within the 1981 D coins that can increase their value significantly. This is where collectors get excited. A certain batch of the 1981 D pennies were struck with a die that was slightly damaged. This creates what's known as a doubled die variety, meaning the design is slightly doubled, giving the coin a distinct appearance. This double image can be seen especially in the letters Liberty and In God We Trust on the obverse side of the coin. These double die varieties can fetch anywhere from $500 to over $1,000 if they're in excellent condition. And that's just for a penny. Imagine finding one of these in your pocket change. How to identify a valuable 1981 Lincoln penny? Alright, so now you might be wondering, how do you identify a valuable 1981 penny? First, you'll want to check the condition of your coin. Coins that are free of scratches, dents, and discoloration are always more valuable. You can easily tell if a coin is in high grade by looking at the detail in the design. If the features, like Lincoln's beard, are sharp and clear, the coin is likely in good condition. Next, look for the mint mark. If you have a 1981 D penny, look closely at the D mint mark. Is it doubled? That's a good indicator that you might have a rare coin on your hands. Use a magnifying glass or a loupe to inspect the doubling. It's usually most noticeable on the lettering around Lincoln's bust, and sometimes you can see a double strike on the rim of the coin too. Finally, make sure to have your coin graded by a professional if you think it might be worth something special. You can do this through companies like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC). A certified coin can increase its value exponentially. The market value of the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent coin. Now, let's talk about money. How much is the 1981 Lincoln penny worth today? While most 1981 pennies are worth just 1 cent, the rare varieties, particularly the 1981 D double die pennies, can be worth quite a bit. In mint condition, these coins can sell for anywhere from $500 to $1,000 or more. And if you happen to find an MS67 or higher grade penny, you could be looking at a value closer to $2,000. That's right, a single penny worth a few cents can suddenly turn into a collector's item worth thousands of dollars. It all depends on rarity, condition, and the specifics of the coin. Beyond the double die variety, a regular 1981 D or 1981 P penny in great condition can still fetch a premium. Depending on the market and its condition, they might be worth $10 to $20 or even higher. The history behind the 1981 Lincoln penny. Let's take a quick step back in time and explore the history of the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent coin. In 1981, the United States Mint was in full production mode. The country had recently experienced high inflation during the 1970s, and pennies were still made primarily from copper, though the government had begun experimenting with alternative compositions. The 1981 Lincoln penny was minted using a mix of 95% copper and 5% zinc, just like many earlier pennies. The reverse design featured the traditional Lincoln Memorial, which had been in use since 1959. However, Despite its ordinary appearance, 1981 marked a significant point in U.S. history. It was the last year before the introduction of the copper-plated zinc penny, which would start being produced in 1982. This change in composition made the penny much lighter, but it also caused some issues with the durability and the overall look of the coin. And that's why some collectors look back to the 1981 coins with nostalgia, as one of the last years of the traditional copper penny. So, what do you think? Could you be holding a rare, valuable 1981 Lincoln penny right now? It's incredible how a simple coin can hold so much history and potential for collectors. If you're lucky enough to find a rare variety, you might just strike it rich. Remember, always check your coins closely, and if you think you've found something special, get it graded. You never know what treasure might be hiding in your pocket change. So, next time you find a 1981 penny, don't just toss it aside, take a closer look. It might just be worth more than you think. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin tips and valuable coin content. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy hunting! Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. If you're into rare and valuable coins, you've probably heard of the 1982 Lincoln 1-cent coin. But what makes this seemingly ordinary penny worth a jaw-dropping $87,833 in today's market? Well, in this video, we're diving deep into the history, the variations, and the incredible worth of this penny that's far more valuable than you might think. 1982 Lincoln 1-cent coin worth $87,833. Stick around as we uncover what makes this penny so special, its unique history, and how it became one of the most coveted coins for collectors today. A brief history of the 1982 Lincoln 1-cent coin. To understand why the 1982 Lincoln penny is so valuable, let's first take a look at its historical background. The Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909, has been the face of American currency for over a century. In 1982, the U.S. Mint decided to make a significant change. While the design of the coin itself remained the same, the material composition would change dramatically. Cut to a split screen showing a 1982 penny made from copper and a 1982 penny made from copper-plated zinc. In 1982, the penny underwent a crucial change in its metal composition. Prior to this, the penny was made from 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint began producing pennies with a core of zinc, plated with copper, making the penny 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper. But here's where it gets interesting. Due to the transition between the copper and the zinc-plated composition, the 1982 penny was produced in two different metals, copper and zinc. The exact composition and the year of production could affect the coin's value significantly. Variations in the 1982 Lincoln penny. Now, the real reason the 1982 Lincoln cent has become so valuable boils down to its variations. The coin was minted in both the copper version and the zinc-plated version. But it doesn't stop there. The U.S. Mint produced the 1982 pennies at different facilities, meaning some coins carry mint marks while others don't. Let's break it down. Cut to the mint marks of the different facilities: P, Philadelphia, D, Denver, and no mint mark for Philadelphia. In 1982, the Philadelphia Mint produced both copper and zinc pennies without a mint mark, while the Denver Mint produced zinc pennies with a D mint mark. This means there are several combinations that collectors and investors need to be aware of, and each one can have a significant impact on the coin's value. But here's where things get really interesting. Not all 1982 pennies are equal. For example, a 1982 copper penny minted in Philadelphia is far rarer than a zinc one. The true treasure of the 1982 series lies in those rare 1982 copper pennies with certain minting errors. The 1982 copper penny with the most value. One of the most highly sought-after coins from the 1982 series is the 1982 copper penny with the double die error. This rare minting flaw makes the coin even more valuable. In fact, some of these coins have been sold for up to $87,833 in recent years. To explain, A double die error occurs when the coin is struck more than once, causing the image on the coin to appear slightly doubled or offset. This is a mistake, but it's exactly what collectors look for. If you find a 1982 copper penny with this error, it could mean thousands, even tens of thousands, of dollars in value. Why is the 1982 Lincoln cent worth so much? So why is the 1982 Lincoln 1-cent coin worth so much? The simple answer is rarity. While it may seem like a regular penny, certain 1982 copper pennies with errors are incredibly rare. Coins from the 1982 copper series that haven't been contaminated by the zinc change are extremely limited. Plus, those rare double die and uncirculated 1982 pennies make them the crown jewels of coin collections. These pennies are rare finds, and when they show up at auction, collectors go wild. In fact, some of these rare copper pennies can fetch upwards of $87,833, making them a great investment for seasoned collectors or anyone looking to start investing in rare coins. How to identify a valuable 1982 Lincoln penny. Now that we know why the 1982 penny is so valuable, how do you identify one that's worth thousands of dollars? Here's what you need to look for. Check the composition. If your 1982 penny feels a bit heavier than usual, it might be made from the older copper composition. These are the coins that are most valuable. Look for minting errors. Check for any double images or strange markings, especially around the date or Lincoln's portrait. These could be indicators of a double die error. Examine the mint mark. If you have a 1982 penny with a P, D, or no mint mark, it can change the value depending on the rarity. Check for uncirculated coins. A well-preserved, uncirculated 1982 penny is more valuable than one that's worn down over the years. Where can you sell a 1982 Lincoln penny for maximum value? Different online marketplaces for coin collectors. So, you've found a rare 1982 copper penny. How do you sell it for top dollar? There are several places where you can auction or sell valuable coins. Online auctions. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions are popular for coin sales. Make sure you have the coin professionally graded before listing it. Coin dealers and shows. Local coin dealers or shows can also be a great option. Just be sure to shop around for the best price. Specialized collectors. You can also connect with other serious collectors who specialize in rare pennies. They'll understand the true value of your coin. To wrap things up, the 1982 Lincoln 1-cent coin may seem like just another penny in your change jar, but if you have one with the right composition, mint error, or condition, you could be holding a small fortune worth up to $87,833. Always remember to keep your eyes peeled for those rare coins, and who knows? You might have a valuable piece of history on your hands. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and valuable finds. Until next time, happy collecting. Welcome back to the channel, fellow coin enthusiasts. In today's video, we have an exciting topic to dive into, one of the hidden gems in the world of rare coins, the 2007 Lincoln 1-cent coin. This coin, once considered just another penny, has grown to be worth a staggering $7,833 in today's market. But how did this small copper penny become such a valuable treasure? Stick around, and let's unravel the story of the 2007 Lincoln penny, its history, rarity, and the secret behind its high value. The 2007 Lincoln 1-cent coin, also known as the penny, was minted to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This coin was part of a series designed to honor the 16th President of the United States. But what makes the 2007 penny so special? Let's start by looking at the design and its significance. On the obverse, we see the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln. This design, created by sculptor Victor D. Brenner, has graced the penny since 1909. For the 2007 coin, the reverse featured a modern take on the shield design, marking a transition for the penny and symbolizing the strength of the United States. The reverse design for 2007 was a symbolic change, moving from the wheat stalks used in previous designs to a modern shield. This shield symbolizes strength, unity, and the enduring legacy of America's values. Little did anyone know that this change would give rise to something more than just a coin with historical significance. It would turn out to be one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world. Why does the 2007 Lincoln penny have such high value? Now, let's talk about why the 2007 Lincoln penny is worth so much. You might be wondering, how can a penny, something we see all the time, be worth over $7,000? Well, this specific coin is rare, and its rarity is what drives the price up. But it's not just any 2007 penny that's worth a lot. There are certain conditions and varieties that make it a true collector's item. One key factor is the coin's condition. Collectors and investors look for pennies that have been well preserved over the years. The more pristine the penny, the higher its market value. Coins in mint condition, meaning they have little to no wear and tear, are incredibly valuable. In fact, a 2007 Lincoln penny in perfect, uncirculated condition can fetch a whopping $7,833. But that's not all. There are also specific errors that have been found in the 2007 penny, such as double die errors, where the coin's design is incorrectly struck, leading to a doubling effect in certain parts of the image. These rare error coins can command incredible prices at auctions. For example, the 2007 penny with a double die reverse error has sold for thousands of dollars. These errors are not easy to find, but if you have one in your collection, you could be sitting on a small fortune. The unique characteristics of these error coins, along with their rarity, are what make them so valuable. Rare varieties of the 2007 penny. So, what varieties of the 2007 penny should collectors keep an eye out for? Let's break it down. First, we have the 2007 Lincoln Shield Reverse variety. This is the most common design, and it's what most people think of when they picture a 2007 penny. However, collectors should focus on finding the rare uncirculated examples of this variety in perfect condition. Next, we have the 2007D and 2007P mintmark varieties. These coins were minted at the Denver and Philadelphia mints, respectively. Coins from both of these mints can sometimes have minor variations or errors that increase their value. For example, a 2007D penny with a minor error can sell for more than $100, but one in perfect condition or with a double die error can easily jump in price to over $7,000. Let's not forget about the 2007 proof coin. Proof coins are specially minted for collectors and have a much sharper and clearer design than regular circulation coins. The 2007 proof penny, especially one graded at a perfect 70, is another highly sought-after version that holds its value. How to identify a valuable 2007 penny? Now that you know why the 2007 Lincoln penny is valuable, let's talk about how to identify if your penny is worth a lot of money. First, start by inspecting the condition of your penny. Look for coins that are well preserved with no noticeable wear. A clean, shiny penny is a great starting point, but you'll also want to check for any errors, like double dies or minting flaws. Use a magnifying glass to zoom in on the details of the design. Next, you'll want to check for any mint errors. These can range from double strikes to off-center strikes or even die cracks. The more noticeable and unique the error, the higher the value of your coin. If you're unsure about what you find, it's a good idea to get the coin professionally graded by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. Professional grading can give you a clear indication of the coin's market value. Coins graded 65 or higher are typically the most valuable, and anything in the 70s is considered mint state, meaning it's in perfect, untouched condition. Where to sell your 2007 Lincoln penny? So, if you have a valuable 2007 penny in your collection, where should you sell it? There are a few avenues to explore. One of the best places to sell rare coins is through a trusted coin dealer or auction house. Websites like eBay also provide an excellent platform for selling rare coins to collectors worldwide. If you decide to go through eBay, make sure to provide detailed photographs of the coin, including close-ups of the error or condition, and include the coin's grade if possible. Be honest about the coin's condition and any flaws it may have. The 2007 Lincoln 1-cent coin may have started out as just another penny, but today, It's a rare and valuable piece of American history. Whether you found one with a unique error or just happened to have an uncirculated specimen, you could be holding onto a coin worth thousands of dollars. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and sometimes, even the most ordinary-looking coin can turn out to be worth a small fortune. So, check your change, dig through your coin jar, and you just might uncover a hidden treasure. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed learning about the 2007 Lincoln penny and its incredible value, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest coin discoveries. Got any rare pennies or other valuable coins? Share your finds in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin enthusiast or just someone who loves discovering hidden gems, today's episode is for you. We're diving deep into a coin that's worth way more than its face value, the 2016 Lincoln 1 cent. This little penny, which you probably have sitting in your pocket, is worth a jaw-dropping $9,833. That's right, you heard me correctly. So, why is this coin worth so much, and how did it become such a rare find? Stay tuned, because in this video, we're going to take a detailed look at the history, rarity, and value of the 2016 Lincoln 1 cent. Before we get into why this coin is so valuable, let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln 1 cent coin, or as it's often called, the penny, has been in circulation since 1909. It was designed by Victor David Brenner and features Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. That's the front of the coin. Since its introduction, the penny has undergone various design changes, but the 2016 version, like its predecessors, has Lincoln front and center, along with the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. Over the years, there have been a number of variations, and while most of us are familiar with the regular versions, certain years and minting errors make a few pennies worth far more than just 1 cent. And the 2016 Lincoln penny is no exception. The 2016 Lincoln penny was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver. At first glance, it looks just like any other penny, right? It's made of 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper, and features the same familiar image of Abraham Lincoln on the front, with the Union shield on the reverse. However, it's the minting errors and rare conditions of these pennies that make them truly valuable. Now, the standard 2016 penny doesn't have an extraordinary value on its own. In fact, if you find a regular one in your pocket change, it's worth exactly 1 cent. But here's where the story gets interesting. Some 2016 pennies have been identified with rare minting errors, special conditions, or unique features that can cause them to skyrocket in value, up to $9,833. So, what exactly makes these pennies worth so much? Why is the 2016 Lincoln 1 cent worth so much? The main reason behind the extraordinary value of the 2016 Lincoln 1 cent is the rarity of certain errors or anomalies that were found during the minting process. Let's break down some of these factors that make the 2016 penny valuable. First, one of the most valuable 2016 pennies is the one that was struck with the wrong type of metal or features some sort of double strike. A double strike means that the coin was hit by the press multiple times, resulting in multiple images or other irregularities. These errors are incredibly rare, which makes them highly sought after by collectors. Another factor that contributes to the coin's value is its condition. Pennies that are in uncirculated or mint state condition can be worth much more than those that have been in circulation for years. A penny that's well preserved and shows little to no wear could easily fetch a premium price. Now, let's talk about the market trends and how collectors have been driving up the value of the 2016 penny. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for rare and unique finds, and many are willing to pay top dollar for an elusive penny with an error or in mint condition. Host. In the past few years, we've seen a surge in demand for rare pennies, especially those from specific years or those with unique characteristics. The 2016 Lincoln penny has gained a reputation among serious collectors because of the errors and the growing interest in collecting more recent coins. If you have a 2016 penny in pristine condition or with an error, it could be worth a lot more than you'd think. So, how do you know if your 2016 penny is worth thousands of dollars? Here are a few key things to look for. Double strike errors. Check if the design on your penny appears twice or misaligned. These are often worth a lot. Off-center coins. If the coin is off-center and the image is not perfectly aligned, it could be worth more. High-grade coins. If your 2016 penny has been kept in excellent condition with no visible wear, scratches, or discoloration, it could be worth a premium. Metal errors. Occasionally, coins are minted with the wrong type of metal, making them significantly more valuable. This error can increase a coin's worth drastically. If you think you have one of these rare pennies, it's important to get it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll assess its condition and authenticity, giving you a certified value. This can make all the difference when selling or trading your rare coin. Alright, so how much is this penny worth right now? In the current market, a 2016 Lincoln penny in excellent condition or with minting errors can be valued at a stunning $9,833. That's the price some of these rare pennies have recently sold for at auctions or through collectors. This price can vary depending on the specific error or condition of the coin, but you can see how valuable a simple penny can become when it has a rare characteristic. If you have a 2016 Lincoln penny that you think could be worth something, it's worth getting it checked out. So, there you have it. The 2016 Lincoln 1-cent coin might just be one of the most underrated coins in circulation right now, with the potential to be worth thousands of dollars if you're lucky enough to find the right one. Whether it's a minting error or just in pristine condition, these pennies could change your financial future. Next time you're going through your change, don't just toss your pennies aside. You could be holding on to a hidden treasure worth a lot more than you think. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2016 Lincoln penny, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more valuable coin content, and leave a comment down below if you've ever found a rare coin in your pocket change. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!